Hey there guys, Crystal here. So last time I was a derp and forgot to flick that switch down there to lower this one. But I did it off camera just so that you guys wouldn't have to sit through that. And we're gonna go fight a boss right now.
So, I see the path has emerged at last.
Yes. The keyhole to the darkness.
Unlock it, and the Heartless will overrun this world.
What do I care? The darkness holds no power over me. Rather, I will use its power to rule all worlds.
Such confidence.
Oh. Ah, impossible! The princesses of Heart are all here. It must be her.
Without her heart, she will never be able to release her power.
The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself. You stay here and guard the princesses.
Heal!
I'm afraid you're too late. Any moment now, the final keyhole will be unsealed. This world will be plunged into darkness. It is unstoppable.
We'll stop it. After coming this far, there's no way we're gonna let that happen.
Okay, so finally we get to fight this bitch.
You think you can defeat me?
Basically she's up on this floating platform, she's gonna be throwing a whole lot of attacks and Heartless at you, and she'll eventually toss me off this thing, but what we want to do is make her fall down to the ground. We can do more damage that way. Why did they have to spawn right there? Thank you, Donald? I'm not sure who that was. I just want to get out of the way of that attack right there, which I just went into like an idiot. So if it wasn't obvious enough, this is first phase for Maleficent, kind of like with Ursula and Oogie Boogie. They have their normal form and then they have a giant monstrous form that hurt. So now we've knocked her down. She can't move nearly as much. She can hit you with her walking stick because she's an old lady, I guess. Somebody's been doing me good with the heals. Okay, this is. Come back here, lady. There we go. So yeah, this part of the fight, not hard at all. It's the next part that you want to be careful of. Okay, hey there guys, sorry about that, my camera cut out, so basically all I did was change my keyblade. I also put on cheer for Donald and Goofy, because we're going to be using a summon in this next fight, and I know that I haven't used summons all that much in this playthrough, but you're about to see one, so hopefully this goes well.
Need some help?
Riku!
Yes, a Keyblade. But unlike yours, this Keyblade holds the power to unlock people's hearts. Allow me to demonstrate. Behold! Now, open your heart. Surrender it to the darkness. Become darkness itself!
This is it. This power. Darkness. The true darkness!
Okay, so Dragon Maleficent is pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the fight that the most people had trouble on. Mainly because she was originally the final boss, before Ansem and all of that was thought of. So there's a real difficulty spike here. As you can see, Donald and Goofy are already dead. So, what we're gonna be doing here is going in when we think we can hit her. She has a lot of really strong long-range attacks, so that's why we're going to be using the summon once our party members get back up, because we can't summon without both party members. And the summon we're going to be using is Tinkerbell. She is extremely handy for this fight. She can heal you, and it just means that you don't have to worry so much about healing yourself while you're in there trying to lay the smackdown on her, essentially. But yeah. Tinkerbell, very handy for this fight especially, I find. Maleficent can do a lot of moves. She can make the ground turn into a fire type thing. She can smack her paws around, she can scratch you, she can bite you. She can do that spinny move that I hate. So as you can see, she can do a lot of stuff to fuck with you. She's gonna try breathing flames right there. Ouch. Not nice. Yeah, there is such a difficulty spike with this fight, I find. And the thing is, Donald and Goofy don't seem to know to get out of the way when she's like, you know, smacking around and doing all these dumb things, so you can't really rely on them too much. You can barely rely on yourself, to be honest. This fight is hard. Alright, so now she's done this. These are things that you can... Ouch. These are things that you can, deflect, I guess, back at her. And they get you a lot of tech points if you do manage to deflect them, but they kind of spiral around, so you're not exactly sure where they're gonna be. Alright. The reason why I put cheer on was just so that Tinkerbell can be out for longer without needing to go back and such. Gosh darn it, I hate that spinny move. Yeah, this is still probably one of my worst fights, and I know that you can cast stop on her, but I just find it useless. It doesn't work out that well for me. So, it seems to be that any of Maleficent's crew have their one normal boss fight where they're pretty easy, like Oogie and Ursula, and then they have that big boss fight, which is normally a bit harder. I didn't find Oogie that hard. I'm gonna use a Mega Elixir just to get them up. I hate these things. Because you're never sure if they're coming right at you or if they're- I just dodge rolled into the fire. That was dumb. I want to get out of that area. Ooh, what? Where am I even? Okay. So yeah, I like to stay away if she's gonna be doing that fire field thing. This is kind of what all these branches along here are for, is to get up and away from her. Yeah, unless she summons those orb things, they can't really hit you. What are these camera angles? So anyway, we nearly got her down, it's just... eh. So the difficulty spike in this section of the game is, I still believe, incredibly unfair. Ouch. I don't like this. I'm gonna use another Mega Elixir because everybody is down. So you can see how long Tink has lasted me, like she's still here, so that's pretty good. There we go, finally.
How ironic. She was just another puppet after all.
What?
The Heartless were using Maleficent from the beginning. She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end for such a fool.
Alright, so that's gonna have to do it for this episode. Next time, we'll be taking on my most hated boss ever in any video game. It comes close to Whitney's milk tank, put it that way. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.